Amir Wamala here, Director Amigo Farm. So the topic today is about quality and quantity. Today, when you look at farming as a business, we no longer look at having thousands and thousands of animals because you guys, there is no land. Few people have land, and those that have land look at good farming as not a business for them. I want to tell you, I had a chance to attend the auction where they sold a buck at almost 70 million Uganda shillings. Quality. Guys, I always tell you, I want to give you a very simple example. For me, I don't graze animals for slaughter, but there is someone I think behind there who is asking, what is the end use? What is the final destination for that animal that you say that you don't sell it to the butcher person? Guys, these animals that we have, we are still breeding. There is scarcity of goats in the entire world. We've been doing this to have more animals. So for me, what I do, I breed, I give you the animal, you go and breed and have a good breed. A good breed is a goat that grows fast. Goat of 5 months to be weighing the same like a local goat of 2 years. So this, guys, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at having good quality, not a quantity. So I know many of us don't have enough land, and you can be having your 1 acre or 2 acres, and you want to do goat farming. You cannot do free range on such small piece of land. You have to do zero grazing. Now, when you're doing zero grazing, you're not going to put in these local goats because they are cheap. You're going to buy them cheaply and you're going to sell them cheaply. And remember, you've planted your pastures, you've invested in money to fence off your land, you've built pens for the goats, and at the end of the day, if you put in local goats of 300, that is $80 for a goat. And a local goat that you'll be selling 300 is like 3 years old. You are taking care of a goat for 3 years and you're going to sell it at 350, 300,000, 180,000. That's not business. You're going to spend a lot of money on workers, drugs, vaccine, and this animal will not grow at the rate that you would want. So unless you're looking at so and so has 1,000 goats at his farm. Many people have been wondering why these goats are very expensive. It's because of the growth rate, and it's the growth rate that we are looking at for the market worldwide. You cannot keep a goat for 3 years and you sell it at 350. Even if it gives you offspring, it doesn't make sense, because even this one that I sell 3.5 million will be giving me offspring. So guys, I advise you, let us not look at the numbers. Let us look at the quality. Let us look at the quality. If you can afford the numbers, if you can afford 1,000 goats, it is okay, as long as it's a good quality. Start with 10 pure exotic goats and you see how your end will be. I've learned a lot. The 2 weeks I've spent in South Africa, I've seen how these people make money. The list of buying an exotic male goat is 1,300, 1,500 USD. When are we going to develop? When you're selling a buck at 150 after feeding it for 2 years? Guys, I hope you understand my point. What we are doing right now, we are still breeding. We are trying to expand the number of animals that we have. I have a gentleman who needs 200 goats per week, and the factory is here in Kampala. But I talked to some farmers. One of them was Mr. Miss. I told him that let's make this deal and let's supply this gentleman 200 goats per week. He said, Amir, 200 goats per week is a lot. We don't have goats in Uganda. And the gentleman was buying different categories because he wanted premium meat. He wanted premium meat. He wanted others to, local goats to supply in supermarkets and restaurants. He wanted to do export, but we failed. That is one indication of showing that we don't have animals. He told me, Amir, I have a market in Arab countries, but I cannot. I went there to look for market. I got the market. The gentlemen came here. They saw the processing plant. They loved it. They loved everything, and we signed the contract, thinking that I would get animals, but I failed to get animals. Say, try for me and get for me animals. There are no animals. So, guys, we are still in process of having goats. That's what you should know. And the best way to do it is to have animals that grow fast. I don't want to add on about this, gentlemen, because I've really talked about it. I've mentioned it very many times. Don't look at the quantity, look at the quality. I thank you.